perle.
Thank you. Hello, welcome back to Turnabout in our final week of Heats, the game show that tests your word power and your vocabulary. It's also a game of tactical skills, as you'll see. We've got 3 brand new contestants, each playing the colours red, green or blue, and their task is to make a row of 3 or 4 of their own colour on the Turnabout board. And playing the sphere game is the only way they can score points in Turnabout, but they've got to be very quick on the buttons playing the word game. Let's then meet today's 3 contestants. Turnabout. And they are, playing red, Margaret Thomas from Rugeley in Staffordshire. Playing green, Steve North from Immingham near Grimsby. Playing blue, Carmel Hutchcraft from Arnold in Nottingham. And a very warm welcome to the 3 of you. Thank you very much for coming in to play Turnabout today. In this first game, I'm going to give you clues to certain words, each of which will contain the same 3-letter word within them. All right? So the first 3-letter word is S-P-A, or spa. So if we can turn about the timer, please. There it goes. Expelled water from the mouth. Yes, Margaret?
Spat.
Spat is the right answer. If you look at the Turnabout board, you'll see the 4 centre spheres are grey, and they can be nominated to be your own colour on your go.
B3.
B3 is one of those. Goes to red. Fowl killed slit lengthways and cooked immediately. Yes, Margaret?
Spatchcock.
Is the correct answer.
D3.
D3 goes from blue to red, and you score your first 5 points. Enter another's land unlawfully. Yes, Steve?
Trespass.
Is the right answer.
B2.
Let's see what happens if we turn B2 to green. It scores you your first 5 points. Send off. Yes, Margaret?
Dispatch.
Is correct.
C3.
All right, C3 goes to red. 5 points for that. And for that, giving you 15. A town in Lincolnshire famous for its... Yes, Carmel?
Spalding.
Spalding is famous for its bulbs. Quite right. 1 grey sphere left, Carmel, which you may or may not wish to turn. Or green turns to blue.
C1, please.
C1 is a green, which goes to blue. And you also have 5 points, so everyone is now off the mark, which is a good start. Black and white and red all over. Yes, Margaret?
Newspaper.
Quite right.
Let's go for A4.
All right. Let's see what happens if we turn A4. It goes to red. No further points. 1 grey sphere remaining. Long, thin, worm-like pasta. Yes, Steve?
Spaghetti.
Indeed it is. Can you score?
C3.
C3 gives you another 5 points, taking you on to 10. Margaret's on 15, Carmel on 5. Roman rebel whose name was an epic film. Yes, Margaret?
Spartacus.
Quite right.
D1.
All right, D1 goes from blue to red. 10 points. It's an epic film starring Kirk Douglas and Tony Curtis, made in 1960. Nickname of Edith Piaf. Yes, Steve?
Sparrow.
Is absolutely right.
A2.
All right, A2 goes from red to green. And another 5 points, taking your score on to 15. Piaf apparently is just Parisian slang for sparrow. That's why she's called that. A canvas shoe with rope sole. Yes, Margaret?
Espadrille.
Is right, just beating Carmel to the button there.
C2.
The final grey sphere goes to red, and it's another 10 points to you. White or red mineral containing aluminium. Margaret again.
Felspar.
Is right. Well done.
C1.
C1 goes to red. No further score. Adorned with anything sparkling or shining. Yes, Carmel, you may answer.
Bespangled.
Is absolutely right, which I bet you're dead glad about, because if you'd got
Just
it
a
wrong,
bit.
you'd have lost your 5 points. All right, you can now turn a sphere.
C1.
All right, C1 goes red to green, and you very generously give Steve
Thank you very much.
5 extra points. So that noise means we're at the halfway stage in this game, so let's have a look at the score. We'll see that Carmel has 5. Thanks to Carmel, Steve has now gone on to 20, but our leader is Margaret with 35. And so Spa will now turn about to become apps. Or APS. So can we turn about the timer, please? A slip of the memory. Yes, Steve
Lapse.
is right.
D4.
D4 is a green. 10 points. Cowboys leather leggings. Margaret.
Chaps.
Correct. Just in the lead by 5 points, Margaret.
B1.
All right, B1 is a red. You're now just in the lead by 10 points. Imposes a disadvantage in order to offset an advantage. No? You'll know the word, actually. It's handicaps, yes. Interesting clue. These aren't the dictionary definitions, by the way, but they're good clues, I think. Name of the greatest Austrian imperial family from Yes, Margaret
Habsburg.
is right, from 1153 to 1918.
No more blues.
There are no more blues, so you may need to turn some greens to blue.
Yes. C1.
All right, C1 goes to blue, so come on, Carmel, let that be a source of inspiration to you. Upset or overturn? Yes, Carmel.
Capsize.
There we are, there's your inspiration.
See if I can get the colours right this time. A3, please.
A3 goes from green to blue. Slip out of place. Prolapse, we won't go into all of that. Cave in suddenly. Yes, Margaret.
Collapse.
Is correct.
Yes. C1.
C1. 5 more points, taking you now up to 45. Steve on 30, Carmel on 5. A long way to go, though, Carmel, don't worry. Machine used to wind up cable. Yes, Margaret.
Capstan.
Yes, correct.
A3.
A3, yes, that goes to red. Semicircular recess at the east, yes, Margaret,
Apps.
is right, at the east end of a church choir.
B2.
That goes from green to blue this time. Green or red pepper? At last, Carmel, yes,
Capsicum.
is correct. Now, green goes to blue.
C3, please.
All right, C3 goes to blue. Springs upwards and forwards. Margaret,
Leaps.
correct again.
Yes. C3.
C3 again goes to red. 5 points in that row, 10 there, and another 5 there, taking your score right up to 65. Fall back into evil ways. Yes, Steve?
Relapse.
Is right.
B4.
B4 goes to green. You score another 5 points. Narrow strips of material holding certain undergarments. Margaret.
Straps.
Straps over the shoulder. You may turn a sphere.
B2.
B2. The final blue gets knocked off, and you're going to score a few more points for these reds. There we go, Margaret playing a cracking game there. That noise means we're at the end of the first word game, so let's take a look at the scores. And we'll see that Carmel has scored 5, Steve has scored 35, but Margaret has scored 80. This means that Margaret, of course, goes on to play the star game. So Steve and Carmel, if you'd like to just sit back and relax, we'll dim the lights so that you can cool off a little bit as well. Margaret, you're in the spotlight. The star game consists of 16 words. You've got to try and eliminate as many of those as possible from the board inside 50 seconds from the clues that I give you. Each of those words is worth 5 points, and you'll get a bonus 20 points if you knock off all 16, so you could score 100. 100 added onto your score so far could be very valuable. So can we see those 16 words, please? There they are. I'll give you 10 seconds just to look over them, see which words are there and where they appear, all containing the 3 letters SPA or APS. Your 50 seconds start now. Maybe.
Perhaps.
Yes. Digging tool.
Spade.
Yes. Self-contained spacecraft.
Capsule.
Yes. Goes over main points again.
Recaps.
Yes. Creator of Miss Jean Brodie.
Oh, Jesus. Spark.
Yes. Canned pork luncheon meat.
Spam.
Yes. Hungarian.
Pass.
The Final Frontier.
Space.
Yes. A dog.
Spaniel.
Yes. A citizen of Spain.
Spaniard.
Yes. Lads.
Chaps.
Yes. Removed animals' ovaries.
Spade.
Yes. Of Spanish origin.
Hispanic.
Yes. Extremely roomy.
Spacious.
Yes. Souchong.
Lapsang.
Yes. Aerofoils.
Flaps.
Yes. Margaret, very well played. You only got one wrong there, just 3 seconds to go at the end as well. It was a Hungarian Rhapsody.
Yes, I got it as soon as I
As soon as you missed it. Always the way, isn't it? Franz Liszt, I think, wrote some 20 Rhapsodies. Yeah. So, you at the end of that round scored 75 points, which added to your word game total gives you 155 points. Now, next week we go on into the final rounds and we'll discover who's going to be the Turnabout champion of 1991. To remind you of what the prize is, have a look at this. New Zealand awaits the Turnabout champion of 1991, starting with a flight on the Pride of the Pacific and continuing with the sights and sounds of this unique and beautiful country. You'll really feel on top of the world. And how better to see it than by luxury coach. Your friendly tour representatives are looking forward to welcoming you to this holiday of a lifetime. Well, the audience sound fairly enthusiastic about the thought of going to New Zealand. How about you, Margaret?
I would love to.
Never been there before?
No.
Time to play the second word game now, and if we look at the sphere board, you'll see that all the spheres are in the same position as we left them at the end of the first word game, but the scores we've reset to 0 so that everybody, Carmel and Steve, also get a chance to play the star game. And there's another little catch as well, that the spheres, instead of changing from red to green to blue, which you've now got the hang of, Carmel, haven't you? Yes. Well, unfortunately, they now change their sequence from blue to green to red. So, if we're ready to play the next game, the 3-letter word is ORC, or orc. So can we turn about the timer, please? A wood of fruit trees. Margaret.
Orchard.
Is the right answer.
A2.
A2. Yes. Further 10, 15 points to you there. To compel. Margaret again.
Oh, force I was going to say, but it isn't.
It isn't. You're
No.
right, it's not.
No.
So 5 points away from you, giving you 10. No other lights on. The word is enforce. E-N-F-O-R-C-E. From the Orkneys. Margaret again.
Orcadian.
Is right. Steve, a little bit quicker. Carmel, come on.
A1.
All right, A1, there's a green, goes to red. You two've got to get in quick and start eliminating these reds from the board. Another 25 points to Margaret there, taking her score now on to 35. A prickly beast. Yes, Carmel.
Porcupine.
Correct.
Gosh, what a choice. A1.
All right, why not? It's as good as any. Power and energy. Margaret.
Force.
Indeed, there's your word you were looking for earlier.
Yes. B4.
All right, B4 goes from green to red. And 10 points there, 5 points there. 50 already to Margaret. County town of Dorset. Carmel.
Dorchester.
Is right. That's a very good guess if it was a guess.
It was a guess. A2, please.
A2 goes from red to blue. A large company of musicians. Carmel.
Orchestra.
Is right.
A3, please.
A3, here's your big chance to score. 5 points go on the board for you. Steve, you've got a score yet. Witchcraft. Margaret,
Sorcery.
correct.
C4.
Yes, I thought you might. 10 and 5, giving you a further 15. An enclosure surrounding a front door. Yes, Margaret,
Porch.
is right, just beating Steve to the button by a fraction of a second.
D4.
Oh, Steve, you're off the board. 10, 20, and another 5 gives you a now total score of 90 points. Steve, you must get back on the board. You can still answer, of course. Stuffing for fowl. Margaret
Force meat.
is right.
Blue goes to green. A3.
A3 goes from blue to green. We'll go to red next time. To burn superficially. Margaret
Scorch.
is right.
A3 again.
Yes, there goes that green to a red. 10 more points for that line, and 5 for that. A convict in France condemned to hard labour. Everyone's looking very puzzled. It's a força, F-O-R-C, cedilla, A-T. A person who has had their marriage annulled is, Margaret?
A divorcee.
It is.
A2.
All right, A2 goes to green. I'm hoping, Steve, this might spur you on to answer, seeing that green there. Pincer-like instrument. Yes, Steve,
Forceps.
correct.
I
Go to the
think
board,
with all
Steve.
the choice I've got, I'd
Yes.
better go for A1.
Oh, and white Carmel off the board. That's not very gentlemanly, but it doesn't make any difference to the scores at this halfway stage in this game. We'll see that Steve hasn't yet scored. Carmel has 5 points, but way out in the lead with 105 points is Margaret. And so ORC will now turn about to become CRO. And the turnabout timer will turn about to the song of a frog. Yes, Margaret.
Croak.
There's a croak.
A2.
A2. 5 points. 10 points, that's 15. And 20. So you've got a mere 125 to Carmel's 5 and Steve's 0. A bishop's or shepherd's staff. Margaret
Crozier.
is incorrect.
Yes, it is, isn't
And
it?
It is, actually. It's rather
Yes.
too long a word for what was up on the screen. 5 points away from
Well,
you.
it ought to be.
All right, Steve, your light is on. You were the next person to push their button.
Crook.
Yes, it's as simple as that, Margaret. A crook.
B2.
B2. I wonder why he went for B2. A French buttery roll. Carmel.
Croissant.
Correct.
C3, please.
C3 goes to blue. Citadel of Athens. Margaret
Acropolis.
is the correct answer.
A1.
A1 goes to red, giving you a further 20 points. A word formed from the initials of other words is known as, Carmel,
Acronym.
an acronym. That's right. Now, 2 blues up there, which must inspire you.
D4, please.
All right, D4. 5 points, taking you up to 10. Absurd and ridiculous. No, just out of time, Margaret. You all know the word.
Ludicrous.
Ludicrous is the right word. It just didn't look quite right on the screen. No. Cane sugar. Margaret
Sucrose.
is the right answer yet again. No greens for you to turn at the moment.
No. B2.
All right, that goes to green. Signed Charles I's death warrant. Carmel.
Cromwell.
He did. It's a shame you lost that blue at
It
B2,
is, yeah.
isn't it?
C2, please.
All right. C2 goes to blue. To intrude into others' space. Margaret,
Encroach.
correct.
B2.
Oh, as she intrudes onto Steve's green sphere. Another 10 and 5, giving you
That's okay.
15. A game with mallet and hoops. Margaret.
Croquet.
Just out of time, Margaret, and I'm afraid that means
sorry,
that you
yes.
lose another 5 points. You can afford to lose those, of course, but Steve, you've also pushed your button. Your light is on. Would you like to answer?
I think it could be croquet.
Steve, actually, I've just heard, I'm afraid, that because Margaret gave the answer, I
I'm
can't
sorry.
allow that. I'm so sorry. It was croquet. You're quite right. Sorry to rob you of that,
Oh,
Steve.
I'm
Shame.
sorry.
Onward we go, though. Hallowed and sacred. Yes, Margaret,
Sacrosanct.
is correct, as are the rules of Turnabout.
D4.
D4 goes to green. And after all of that, it hasn't really made any difference, any of that nonsense, because we see that Steve has failed to score. Carmel has 10, but our winner of this particular round is Margaret Thomas with 150. Okay. So I'll just ask Steve and Carmel to sit back and relax again, take the weight off their feet as the lights go up on Margaret. Your turn to play the star game yet again, Margaret. All right, 16 words will come up on the screen in front of you, as you know, and you'll get 5 points for each one you eliminate, a bonus 20 points if you eliminate all 16, so you could get 100 points. If we could see those 16 words on the screen, please. There they are, 10 seconds to look over them, all containing the 3 letters or 3-letter words CRO or ORC. Your 50 seconds begins now. A tumbler.
Acrobat.
Yes. A beautiful flower.
Crocus.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Spanish poet.
Lorca.
Yes. Serbo.
Croat.
Yes. The killer whale.
Orca.
Yes. Squat.
Crouch.
Yes. To deliver from evil spirits.
Exercise.
Yes. Davy.
Crockett.
Yes. Bing.
Crosby.
Yes. Roll of parchment.
Scroll.
Yes. Wrote the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Auxie.
Yes. An old hag.
Crone.
Yes. Sudden emergence.
Sudden emergence. Outcrop.
Yes. Fried bread in soup.
Croutons.
Yes. Domestic pottery.
Crockery.
Yes. Cadge.
Scrounge.
Yes. Six seconds left. I don't know where you found that crocus in all of that.
I don't know either.
It was, of course, as we can see, a beautiful flower is an orchid. Perhaps your
Yes.
favourite flower is the crocus, I don't know. But once again, 1 word left on the screen, which means you scored 75 points. Well played.
Thank you.
OK, let's now add all the scores together from both those word games. We'll see that Carmel, who's giggling away there with embarrassment, but there's no need, has scored a valiant 15. Steve has scored 35, but our winner with 380 points is Margaret Thomas. That is tremendous, Margaret. You've got onto the leaderboard in 8th equal place with Neil Rich. Well done. Well, a very good game. Margaret rather ran away with it, but it was nice to see. Well done. Very well played. As today's winner, Margaret, you take home this dictionary. All right. I don't know if you need a dictionary, actually. You seem to know your words better than anybody. And both Steve and Carmel take the concise version of that dictionary. You all 3 take home our very own Turnabout book. So thank you very much indeed for playing today. Well done. Thank you for watching at home. Join us again next time, and don't forget the finals next week. Until then, goodbye.
Okay.